Sounds about right.
And we're live.
Oh, this is a live podcast. I
Yeah.
thought we were doing a recorded podcast.
Well, boom.
I guess I should ask more questions.
No.
Hey, world, how are y'all?
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Well, I figured, we should probably go live since we finally made it
Yeah.
to that one spot, in YouTube.
Oh. Yeah. You want to announce to everyone? Go for it.
You go for it.
Mm,
You knew about it before I did.
I know, but that's just because I went looking.
I don't even know what it's called.
So, our hard work, we started the YouTube channel, July 20th, I think, was our first July 20th or July 21st, somewhere in there.
So we're not even a full year.
We're not even a full year in yet. So we started a podcast channel July
This one.
2023. Has had some amazing guests. Have had some amazing content. It's been a really awesome journey. Done a lot of shorts. Learned a lot doing all of this, and we finally got the monetization from YouTube. So we're being paid for commercials that are running on our content.
I wonder if they run like during your live.
I have no idea. But
and we also have to figure out how to just start going live just in YouTube.
Yes.
So that we can do what are they called? Super chats?
Yeah, super chats are like, it's a whole learning aspect.
Does anybody know what a super chat is?
Right. So like you're following and your people that are there that like really want to dive into your content.
Oh, and we have one, don't we?
We do have an email that came in. Yeah.
So yeah,
so
we're going to start taking emails.
Yeah, so that's another thing is we actually got our first official email from a follower.
About that time too, right?
Yeah, about the time we got monetized, and then about the time, like all of it kind of all came together at the same time. Yeah, person emailed us with a specific topic that they were hoping that we could talk on, and it's something that we actually have been kind of struggling with ourselves inside of our home. And I was like, ooh, that's close. Like that really feels like
that
us.
One hit, huh?
Yeah. So, we've just been on. I have kind of taken myself down and off of social media at least the last 2 weeks. I don't feel like I've been myself.
As far as posting stuff?
Yeah, as far as content goes, I'm not myself. So I don't really want to be on social media in front of the world. So that's hard because, I mean, you don't get paid unless you put content out, right? And I do also receive monetization from Facebook. So my Facebook's monetized as well. And calm down. It was like $45 last month.
Like, I thought you were going to say 45 cents.
No, $45 last month.
I think I've gotten about 45 cents out of Facebook my whole life.
Exactly. Yeah. No. So my monetization last month was $45 out of Facebook. So, I'm not a pro at it by any means. I'm learning it and dabbling in it. And it's hard because I face Kevin did a really good video the other day on YouTube talking about imposter syndrome and just imposter stuff.
Oh yeah, so like whenever you're watching what everybody else is doing and you're like, I'm not that good.
Yeah. So why even try?
I'm not that good. And I really can't do that.
No, and I can't do that.
Guys, we don't need to be trying to do what anybody else is doing anyways. Be yourself.
Yeah.
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 Quit worrying about what everybody else is doing.
Yep. Wind has really been taken out of my sails the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I know you want to blow, but yeah, I know you're my biggest cheerleader, my biggest fan, but no, the wind has really been taken out of my sails. So I really don't know how much of that live wise I'd like to share.
Nah.
Yeah. But there you go.
I don't know. We got 6 folks on here. What do y'all want to hear?
Yeah. We do need to do that one podcast though for YouTube where we address that.
It's like 6.
That email that we got
after we break it down, it's gonna be like 6 different deals. And we need to alert her to let her know.
Yes. Yeah.
It wasn't her, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm gonna try and keep it as anonymous as possible as far as replying to that email because it doesn't.
Well, I'm just saying, probably for context, for reading it.
Yeah, I think it was her. I could be wrong though. I mean, because both parties are affected by blended families.
Yeah. But from her side of it, from the female's side.
Yeah.
What is her take on it? And then what? I would like to know what his take on it is.
Yeah.
If there's a him.
Yeah, I don't know. Makes me want to go back to my email.
But anyways, we're back, guys. So what do y'all want?
Gmail.
What do y'all want to hear? What do y'all want to talk about? What do you want us to talk about?
I'm sorry. I'm not sidetracked. I'm looking up the.
I would like to. The reason why I keep looking that way,
the TV.
well, I think it's that way.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Because we're reversed. All right.
Yeah.
So the reason why I keep looking that way,
yes, the TV
is because the TV is that way, not that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not used to sitting like this because normally we are sitting over that way.
Yeah, we switched up. We switched it up. Yeah. Really would like to. Excuse me. I really would like to find that that email. I can't remember which email it went to. I'm pretty sure it went to this one, but it could be wrong. We've been going to church a lot.
We have been going to church a lot.
We went to a conference that was really good. We went to a 3-day immersive conference. Really enjoyed that. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We didn't go to any of the Saturday activities. Of course, it wasn't like a part of the conference per se, but you could have partook.
Yeah, it was more of a gathering of people.
You could have taken
and then back to church
Sunday.
Yeah, a lot of church, which is not bad.
Mm-mm.
God is good. 2024 is the year of the open door.
It is biblically, yeah. That was pretty cool to learn about.
Yeah, who knows that? Anybody?
Yeah, let's check.
So the year of the open door means that we're supposed to have a whole lot of new doors open, new opportunities, new things in life. Also, 24 is the year of war. So opportunity and war at the same time.
That's an interesting concept. What do you think about it?
Very, very much is.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're at the right place, folks.
And oddly enough, the name of our church that we go to is called Open Door.
Yeah, it sure is.
And then they had a prophetic painter, and she painted an open door, and I didn't even realize it until I think it was the second night whenever I showed you that the door, there was a, like the church logo O was around the door, which was really cool.
Yeah, Open Door has a really cool logo, I feel like. I don't know where that email is, and I can't remember which email it went to, so I have to do some digging to find it. But I feel like...
Well, if you're watching us, comment your name so we know who's watching. Because I guess you can look, but I don't have a device in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing that I can see is the TV. Oh yeah, we are on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Just for fun.
Just for giggles, huh?
Yeah. So if you're watching on Twitter, make sure you go to YouTube and check us out. And I guess I could throw up a banner. It would be a good idea.
There you go.
And that's where you find us on YouTube.
Okay, I found it. I got this. Yes. So by the name, I believe this is a female. The email reads, could y'all touch on the subject of toxic households and how it affects children and young adults as they grow up, and how you both manage 2 homes when kids come back with different views of the parent. So
there's a lot to break down.
There's a lot to break down in this. So like the effects of a toxic household, like do we want to go back to my childhood trauma?
Well, it all starts somewhere, right?
Right. Yeah. So there's that. But yeah, we had our first email and we got monetized.
What was the very last part of that?
Oh yeah. We have 9 people that's really cool. Hey, y'all. I closed it out.
I think some folks missed us.
Yeah. Howdy, y'all.
Welcome to the state fair.
It's actually rodeo time. Could y'all touch on the subject of toxic households and how it affects children and young adults as they grow up, and how you both manage two homes and when the kids come back with different views of the parent? Thank you. There's a lot there. It's a lot to break
Different
down.
views of the parent. Which parent do you think they're talking about? Like coming in or coming with the views of the opposite parent?
I think that's something you're gonna have to dive into and split it up, like, because you could really address it from both sides, and obviously that didn't leave any contact information for us to be like, "Can we ask you some more questions?" But I think
it's gonna have to go both ways.
It's gonna have to go back with it. Well, and here's
That's why I said we're gonna have to really break that. We're gonna have to break it down, and then we're gonna all break it down.
Yeah. Break it down, break it down, break it down. We are. It's gonna be good stuff though. But yeah, really good content coming as far as this goes and sticking with what we know, what we're living, what's going on. Um, yeah. And you know, one of the big things how are people addressing in the divorce world, because divorces are so common. And co-parenting and parallel parenting are two different worlds.
And how many people attend a church where their pastor talks about their friends and how many divorces they've had?
Yeah, pastor. Yeah, he did. He was like, because oh man, that was a good joke, man. That was so good. Okay, so our pastor was like, yeah, we were out at the ranch, and I had this really good friend of mine. He's never been married, and he's like, yeah, man, what do you think I missed getting married? And
he said about 3 divorces.
Man, he's so funny.
Yeah.
The pastor's a funny man.
He's like about 3 divorces.
About 3
because
divorces.
that man loves him some women.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I just know you. It's true though. Yeah. Divorces are just something crazy.
Marriage is just not for everybody.
Okay, let's debate that, because I disagree. I believe marriage can be for everyone, and
there's people that just don't need to do it.
I could also see that, but I feel like that if you need to own the fact that if you stepped into a marriage, you need, like, there's a lot of try there. Like, it's a lot of work to be married. It's a lot of work to say that you are going to stick with the commitment. So our second church,
it's a lot of work to not be married.
We attend
a lot of work just to be relationship.
Right. We attend 2 churches. And so the other church we attend, the first sermon series of the year is commitment, talking all about what it means to commit and what all of this is. And diving into all of that. And it's true. Like right now, there's such a big word out there about commitment, and like how hard commitment is, and how easily people are just swiping away commitment. And they're just doing anything and everything they can, literally swiping away commitment, because they just it's no longer
there's no more try.
No, there's not.
Because it is this.
It's hookup culture.
It literally takes me, but it literally would take any adult 5 minutes to go, found one, found another one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
it's not.
So when my divorce,
hey,
yeah,
let me get to know you real quick.
Yeah. So when my divorce kicked off, I had a friend of mine. She was like, "Just download the apps. Just download the apps. Just download the apps." So I was like, "Okay, fine. I think they're stupid, but fine." Within 48 hours and my bio with my picture, I had over 4,000 inquiries.
That's just overwhelming.
Tell me. I'm like, I deleted the apps. I was like, this is dumb. Like, I don't feel like I'm going to get to know anybody. This is stupid. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how, like, how do you even know that you want to talk to me because you liked my picture? Like, you know nothing about me. Nothing. This is so, it was literally so overwhelming. I was like, I'm done. I'm out. I'm good. Thanks. Bye. Literally met no one off of it. I was not, no, like, it was, I couldn't.
Yeah.
It just wasn't, it's just not. Thinking of it now just makes me be like, oh my God.
You know, that just brought something to my mind. Isn't there one called Christian Mingle?
There is. Yeah.
I bet that one's really raunchy.
Only fish, I think. I don't know. Farmers, find you a farmer. Like, does it matter? They're all the same premise. They're all the same.
I'm gonna find me a farmer.
Yeah. But yeah, they're talking about commitment and like,
chicken farmer.
Chicken farmer. Just because of the chicken. Oh my goodness. For heavens. So yeah.
If y'all only knew about the chicken.
Yeah. It's been something else. So yeah. There you go. But ask us some questions. I mean, we're here for it.
Yeah.
We're pretty open.
Ask about the chicken.
Don't ask about the chicken. Don't.
Ask about the chicken.
Stop
Do it. I dare you.
Stop it. Just talking about commitment and then the
Ooh, we got 13 now.
I know. Look at that. We've been talking about commitment. We've been talking about year of the open door and talking about like the war, not like the war that's going on, but like how everything in our world is shifting right now inside of the United States and how literally everything is just a fight to have happen for you. It's literally a fight. Finding your next job is a fight. Finding training is a fight. Finding people that fit the fit is a fight. Like
peace and family.
Yeah. Yeah. And how
letting go of
and how
things that you need to let go of.
Yeah. And here's the other big thing and the other big word for 2024 is like let go of the happiness and find the peace. Stop searching for happiness and go after what brings you peace.
Amen to that.
So that's just another huge word for 2024. Me personally is just happiness. Nowhere in the Bible does it talk about that God's gonna deliver happiness. It's nowhere in the Bible, but he does say that he can deliver peace. So stop chasing after what makes you happy and start chasing after what delivers the peace.
I'm surprised you remember that one. That was off of one of the ones that I showed you on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Well, then it really sparked something in my cranial. So I dove off into into our pastor's like site and stuff and like what he has to say about it. And it's true because I was like, yeah, okay, sure. I'm not going to believe just what one person has to say. I'm going to actually do my own research on it. So I did, and it doesn't say that he's going to deliver happiness. He's going to deliver peace, and I would much rather. You know what? Like I would much
he says
rather.
He wants us all to be happy.
Yeah, but he doesn't
he's
promise
to deliver it.
He doesn't promise happiness.
That's correct.
He promises peace. So I would much rather have peace and go after and seek the peace. Because I feel like the happiness is in the peace versus because you can do a lot of crazy shit that makes you happy, a lot of stupid stuff that makes you happy. Well, but it's probably not going to be peaceful.
Probably not good.
No.
That's quite interesting that we don't have any comments.
It's fine. A lot of people coming on though. I'm gonna bet they're probably in the YouTube realm. And then the other thing for me is changing what I intake on social media. Not so much all of the garbage and the people that I feel like I want to be like, and more about like snippets of sermons of pastors that I follow. Because a lot of them turn those into shorts, which is cool.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
Mm-hmm.
No comments there.
We got one heart. Thanks for the heart.
Yeah, I just saw that. That's on your page.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm live on mine.
I've been hosting a Bible.
Oh, there is a comment on mine.
Oh.
What's up with the chicken?
Who says this?
EJ Laws.
Who's that?
Your friends that got married on the beach.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Bust out the chicken.
Nope. I'm not doing it. No.
I will. All right. So, are you still listening, EJ?
I'm sure he is.
Give me a uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure he is.
I got to know that you're there. I'm going to tell a story.
Peace. So Crystal, who's amazing. She's also a very biblical woman.
Perfect.
She says, peace is happiness, but you don't know that until you have it. And amen. I 100% agree.
Amen. All right. Here goes the chicken story.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So we had just gotten together.
We had just started dating, y'all. Just started dating.
Yeah, not very long into this. And we went out and we were having ourselves a good old time.
Y'all, this was one of our kid-free weekends that like never happens. Yeah. Never.
And so we're like, oh, well, we're just out running around, just being goofy. So we're like, well, CVS is open. Let's go in here.
Yeah. Well, I think I had to pick up a prescription too or something. I don't know. Cause we ended up checking out at the, what's right. I had to get inhalers for the kiddos, but yeah. So we were at the pharmacy part in the back checking out. Yeah.
And this is during Easter time. Mm-hmm. So they have, the Cadbury eggs, right?
This fool.
I love Cadbury eggs.
He sure does.
But I love them even more now for a different reason. So I get like 4 of these things. Like I've got a hand. As many of what would fit my hand.
Wasn't enough.
It was to begin with until I was.
He said it was to begin with.
Until I was getting ready to check out.
Yeah, and then you were like, "Hang on, I'll be right back." You waddled, ran over to.
I had to come get you because I'm like, you will not believe the lady checking me out. She's either drunk or high or something. I don't know. I need you to translate.
I'm like, what do you mean?
So, get you. We go back up to the counter, and she's still rambling on. She's going, disguised as a chicken. I'm like, what?
Oh my god!
You're disguised as a chicken.
Oh my god!
I'm like, what?
And I'm like, she goes. Then she finally says, where I understand. She goes, yeah, he likes the Cadbury eggs, doesn't he? And I was like, oh, he likes the eggs. She goes, yeah, must be disguised as a chicken. I'm like, what? Can I just have my bag and go, please?
Disguised as a chicken.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're in regular street clothes.
That
makes me want to buy you a blow up, like the
blow up
chicken blow up. Yeah. Because Phil Clemens, they call him the unicorn for HVAC. So I bought him the unicorn one. I'm just hanging on to it until like I can get in front of him, like
you gotta
grab him. Yeah, so I can get some content of him with it. But this lady, like, she could not, like, and when she said it, she like had no facial expression at all. Like her body didn't move, her face didn't move, nothing. She goes, "You must be disgusting chicken."
Say what?
Like, what?
What did you say? What did you call me?
Yeah. I'm like,
what did she call? Is she talking about me?
I'm trying not to laugh because I'm pretty. She's looks serious, so I feel like I need to be serious. And she goes, "You must be disgusting chicken."
Do what?
Yeah, I'm looking at you. You're looking at me. I'm looking back at the lady. She's still very serious, and she rings up like, I don't know. I feel like at this point you probably have like 10 of these.
I probably got a case of them.
Oh my gosh!
Well, I kept going back to get more because I wanted to hear her say it again.
He really likes these chicken eggs. It must be disguised as a chicken.
She was very slurrish.
Yeah, but she had no facial expression, like none. She did not like.
She's back there eating Prozac.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But we got home and we laughed forever about that. Even on the way home, I was like,
disguised as a chicken.
This disguised as a chicken.
That's me.
Yeah.
See, so if y'all ever want to buy me anything, I like Cadbury eggs.
I'm gonna save up and buy you a blow up chicken.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw the Cadbury eggs at you and see how fast you can catch them.
That sounds like a fun game. Would y'all like to see that?
I bet they'd pay for it.
I bet they would.
Mm-hmm. We've been back to that CBS. That lady doesn't work there no more. Otherwise, you'd go in a chicken costume.
I would go in a chicken costume.
Absolutely, you would. Yeah, good stuff.
I have that level of humor.
Yeah, we both do. We both do. Yeah.
Straight faced, get a whole case of them.
You just set them on the counter. But like the funny part is it's like they don't come in a case, like they come individual.
They're rolling off the counter.
Yeah. It's like, hang on. And then you have the sound of the suit. And the fan blowing. What's one of those cost?
I don't know, like 13.
I'll be right.
$14.
I'll be right back. No, I'm
going somewhere.
I'm gonna look on my Amazon. Blow up chicken.
What's up, Kirkendall?
I don't want you riding the chicken. I want you to like be the chicken. Oh, there we go. There it is.
Let's see it.
Okay, hang on. I'll show y'all so you can understand.
Nope, too much light. Go forward more. No, you're getting there. Let it adjust. Closer. 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 Yeah, there you go.
Disguised as a chicken. I think that'd be great.
Disguise as a chicken. Well, Easter is right around the corner, so.
Yeah, I was actually just doing some research on Lent because Lent is usually before. Not usually, it is. Lent is before Ash Wednesday. It's before Easter. Yeah. So
The McCreamy and peanut butter.
that would be one of your children.
Hi, the McCreamy and peanut butter. Is that one of our children?
I believe it is.
Hi, I'm here.
I believe
it. Hey there, Creamy McPeanut butter pants.
At least the kid's name's not Skidmark.
Yet.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, I'm aware it's you, son. You don't have to text me.
Oh, that's a good one, too. That looks like the egg.
Well, now our kids know the chicken story.
Yeah. Oh, this one's pretty funny. I like this one.
Yeah. Chicken on steroids.
Maybe that's a turkey.
It's got nice breast.
It's got nice arms. It's funny.
So what have you guys been up to? People that are watching.
How is life? What is everyone's stress level? Where are we at as a whole, as humans?
I've talked to several people in the service industry today, and it is my understanding that everybody in that industry, no matter what trade relation it comes from, they're just taking a beating.
On the struggle bus?
It's just been a beatdown. It's like, and I get it. Nobody wants to spend any money. I get it because, I've been running around a lot.
Yeah.
In the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Out in the world.
Yep.
Doing things.
Yep.
And, I'm sure you guys have heard, and maybe y'all don't watch the news. Maybe you do. I don't know. I'm sure most of you have heard that Bed Bath & Beyond shut down. Bye Bye Baby, gone. And the other one was Nordstrom Rack.
Yeah.
They're all in the same building that I went and looked at last week. And they're all gone. Like,
Store's empty.
Nordstrom Racks are still around, but
That
I've
one
been watching
particularly.
the news last night, and they were talking about Willow Bend Mall about taking all of the stuff out of Willow Bend. I think it was Willow Bend, and making it multifamily.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Yeah. It just blows my mind that some of these other malls are able to even stay afloat. But it blows my mind even more that our economy is taking such a hit, and pretty much every trade is taking a hit in every level of trade. So I know the service industry is like, eh, but also new construction is there too. And the number one new construction building that they're building right now
Grocery stores.
is grocery stores.
Yep. Isn't that crazy?
Used to be banks.
Yep.
Banks used to be number one. Grocery stores are now number one. I think banks dropped down to like number 5.
Thanks, Kevin. We were just talking about you. Welcome in. Yeah.
So, yeah, you'll see more grocery stores popping up.
That's crazy. I hope they go in the right places. I hope the grocery stores go in the right places, and I hope that they go into places where, like, the large corporations don't take out the little corporations. Because, like, for instance, in our little teeny tiny town, actually not far from us, the neighborhood Walmart went in and built a neighborhood Walmart. Well, then when they did that, they took out the little tiny grocery store that was there. Like, they couldn't compete. People weren't going
What
there.
was there?
No, this I'm talking about in, is it Joshua? No, I'm not in Joshua. Cleburne? Maybe I'm talking about Cleburne. Yeah, I think it's out in Cleburne. Used to be a grocery store out there, and,
In Piggly Wiggly?
kind of like that, kind of like tiny, but it was a mom and pop, and they
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
compete. And, so when the neighborhood Walmart went in, well, then the neighborhood Walmart decided, "Nah, we're gonna restructure. This model isn't working for us." Left that tiny area without a grocery store. So completely screwed up. Like,
Mhm.
you they did it on purpose, right? So now they've created a food desert
Mhm.
because there was a grocery store, they couldn't compete with you. You decided that, "Oh, never mind, this ain't working for us no
There's not
more."
even a Walmart in Joshua. All they have is a Brookshire's.
Right. Yeah, this one was like a
That's a
tiny
long
one.
ways to get to a Walmart.
Yeah.
And most even small towns that have at least a Walmart.
Mhm.
I mean, unless you're just like a stop sign town.
Mhm.
Blowing
Yeah.
through.
So they have, I mean, they have, they or has or have, like, they had a larger Walmart, but this one was like like a, you know what I
The
mean?
small
Like,
one.
the further out you go, because it's a rural town. It's not huge. There's not a mega population. Like, Burleson used to be super, super, super tiny. And now what these towns outside of us are what Burleson used to be. Well, so, like, for instance, we've got City Market, which used to be Bransom's. So Bransom's used to be a family-owned grocery store, and, that used to be one of, like, where you go, and now, like, the older
There's
population.
hardly anybody that goes in this grocery store now.
Yeah, but I will tell you, they're always stocked. It's always clean. They've got the friendliest people that work in there. The
Mhm.
guy who works at the meat counter, Dustin, freaking probably been there 30 years. You know, they still cut a lot of their meats in the store. It's a great place. It's a great store. Um, but, like, that part of town, that's the closest grocery store. Because once you cross under the freeway on that side
Yeah,
of
there's
town,
nothing on the
there
other
ain't
side.
nothing over there. So it's still very rural, and we still have a very rural part of our community that does not have a close grocery. That is the
Yeah.
closest grocery store for them, and that's kind of the same thing. Like, because there's no, like, competition for them, which I believe is coming because of the developing in our area, they're able to stay
Oh, it's
alive.
coming. There, that QT just blew up right there, and
Yeah.
then that everything that's blowing up on that side, it's coming.
Right. I mean, and so much, like, they still have the windows painted,
Yeah.
like, it's just an old school vibe feel. The cash registers are the old school type checkout situation. Like, it's just, old school. And but like I said, they're always stocked. Do they have every brand that you would buy? No, probably not. But
No, but they got Tylenol.
Right.
Guarantee they're going to have medicine.
Right. They're going to have
or razors or whatever you need.
Exactly. They're going to
have the necessities.
Right. They're going to have what you're looking for. So,
and not overpriced or price gouging.
No, not at all. They're just great. They're great people. They're great. It's a great store. It, like I said, it was family owned. It's been sold out now. I don't know who owns it, but it's called City Market now. But if you're on the other side, that's the closest grocery store you've got.
Yep.
And even some parts of even some parts of Alvarado, that's the closest grocery store they have. In Dollar General. So for us in the South, Dollar General, it's like they go and I swear, Dollar General, man. It's like they go and they're like, oh, look, there's 2 trees. Let's put in a Dollar General right there. Like they look for the most like random place. You like literally just like, oh, Dollar General. Like it's just so weird. And so like they have a Dollar General, but the Dollar General is not going to carry like your meats and all of that kind of stuff. You're going to be able
Some of them have gotten to where they do though. I mean, they have frozen foods, pizzas, maybe a little bit of bacon, maybe some stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's not where you can go full grocery shopping.
No,
it's like, oh, I forgot an item.
Oh, you could live for a weekend off of Dollar General if you had to.
Yeah. Yep. Well, and then the Dollar General that was next to our that small towny grocery store shut down. They closed that one up and said, see you later. Just a lot of change happening in our tiny town.
Yep.
It's not so tiny anymore. I mean, I remember when I first moved here and where the HEB was a dove field.
Yes.
So, pretty crazy.
It's kind of like Allen whenever I was a kid.
Yeah.
We used to hunt all those fields. Now they're full of houses.
Yep. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. It's kind of weird driving around there, driving through the neighborhoods, because I can remember driving through the field.
Yeah, the pasture.
It wasn't a neighborhood, and there's $1 million homes sitting in this pasture.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Multi-million dollars in some of those pastures. Multi-million-dollar homes.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think about that for a second and wonder how much they actually got for the land that they sold versus what they put onto the land and then resold.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Kind of crazy.
It is. Yeah. Do you know somebody once told me that they're not making any more land?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know of anybody that produces land. Land developers develop the land.
Right.
We don't have land producers.
Land producers. No. I mean, I guess that would be what a volcano is for, but those are only in strategic locations.
There is one person that I know of that can produce more land.
Yeah.
And I hear he's coming back.
Yeah. Me too. It's a crazy thought. Oh, sorry, y'all.
It's a crazy thought. But we'll be here for him.
Somebody says our audio sounds amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
I love it when our audio sounds good.
Yeah, because we have had days.
It took me a long time.
It's spent me some time.
It took me a long time to get this audio where it is.
Yeah.
And the picture. Hopefully the picture quality is good as well.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good.
I've been doing quite a bit of Zoom calls lately. Well, that and so I've also been hosting going into week 5 of a all women's Bible study every Tuesday. And they're like, oh, your setup, you look, let me just turn my camera off. And I'm like, no, that's not what this is about. Like, please don't. I am not hosting this Bible study so that you guys can put me on some stupid pedestal. That's not what this is about. Or even having Zoom calls and talking to business owners and coaches and business coaches and stuff. Like, no. They're like, oh, but you're so professional.
This is for this.
Yeah.
This is for a podcast.
Yeah. This is... So it's in my benefit when I'm meeting with people and like having like
everybody thinks, oh, who's this?
Who that? Nah, I have a YouTube channel and
there is a lot of money in this, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I mean,
somebody did reach out to me, and I did like, I don't know, I feel like I did like 15 to 20 like 60-second or less clips, because they were like, "Hey, somebody referred me to you about podcasting. They said that you've been in it for a really long time." And I'm like, "I don't know what you consider a really long time, but I'll tell you what I know." And she was like, "Okay, cool." And so like she was like, "How do you do this, and this?" And I was like, "Okay, those are all separate questions. Let me break them down into like 60-second or less, like hot shot stuff, because you're either going to get it or you're not." And so I did 60-second clips. She was like, "Okay, your switcher." And I was like, "Switchboard, audio, and then I was like, "Lighting, that's a whole nother thing. Your cameras, that's a whole nother thing. Cables, that's a completely different thing. Your tripods, different thing.
placement
Like
of all 3
like
sets
all of
in
it."
one
Yeah,
room.
exactly. And then she was like, and so I was like, "Okay." So then I did a video. I was like, "So this is the set. This is what you see." And then I did another video, and I was like, "Okay, this is what you don't see, like the mess and the chaos behind the cameras that you don't see." And then,
by the way, this is my favorite room in the entire house.
it is his favorite room in the entire house. And so,
not just because of this cool shit, but there's just a certain peace in this room.
There's a special anointing in here for sure. Very special anointing in here. And so like I did like 60-second
I can
clips.
come in here and just be so calm.
Yeah.
I could sit in front of this camera and talk to you guys because I'm just calm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the camera. You take me into a studio with the white room.
Nope.
Nope.
No, it doesn't turn out as good. Yeah, so I did, like I said, I did the clips, and I was like, broke it down to her, like, "Here's our camera, here's the components that you need to go with the camera." And then she was like, "What kind of lens do I need? What about mics? This is," and so like, and you're like, and I was like, "I am so sorry if all of this overwhelms you," but like, she's like, "No, I'll take it." And I was like, "That's why I broke it down into like 60-second, like, segments, because you're not going to stop listening, because it's like 60
You
seconds.
built all of that?
Huh?
You built all of that?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
It's all on my phone.
Why is it not on this channel?
I don't know. I guess I could. I mean, it's not good quality stuff.
Anything good quality stuff.
It's
content.
It's not good. I mean, yeah, absolutely. You're more than welcome to it. And then we can throw in a link for what I'm talking about in the actual clip. Yeah, you're more than welcome to it. But yeah, I've got it. Yeah. And so there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that y'all can't see. Tripods, light stands, like the color lights that you see that add dimension to throw in light. But
Who is that commenting?
I have no idea.
Who's moving floors? Moving floors. Putting it on the channel would be cool. See? Told you.
Awesome. Yeah, well, I'll put it on the channel for you. Like I said, and I could probably even like put them all together and make like a long montage if that's what you guys want, or I can keep them in the 60-second clips.
I would say the 60-second clips, you just roll them out as shorts.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of them I think are a little bit longer just because, so I'd have to like clip them down, but they would still make sense.
Yeah. I think it would be, I think it's good knowledge. Anything that you throw on YouTube that is knowledge is good.
Yeah, for sure. I have no idea who you are. That is fantastic. I appreciate you.
Awesome.
Awesome.
That's cool. I'm glad that.
Where are you from?
That it just popped up.
Yeah. What part of the country are you tuning in from? Or outside of the country are you tuning in from? I love YouTube for that reason.
And where do you move floors at?
Yeah.
What kind of work you into? Obviously floors, but.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I would like to, yeah, I guess I will. I don't look pretty in any of it. I have no makeup on at all. It's not attractive at all. Yeah. I was in Cali for 3 years, and now I'm back in Virginia. Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, don't blame me having to leave Cali.
Costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
Costs a lot of money.
I don't think I could ever live there. It's nice to visit.
Dude, it's so beautiful though.
It is so pretty.
Like, oof.
No.
We are in Fort Worth, Texas.
Howdy, y'all. I'm from Texas.
It was way expensive. Yeah. Cali is super expensive, but good golly, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. You and I have only been there together once, right?
Did we go to California together? I thought we went to Florida.
You remember, Kelly?
We went to California?
Oh, shit. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we go to California?
Yeah.
I thought we went to Florida.
We did that too.
What did we go to California for?
Jason Walker.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay.
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, we did.
Maybe I only went.
No, I went with you.
I was there a little bit by myself.
No, I remember. My bad. I get you. We went to Vacaville, California. Sorry.
You were there for a day, I think. Maybe 2.
Shut up. Yeah. The trip was not that forgettable.
Man, that house was beautiful.
Oh,
that porch was freaking what was beautiful, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. I loved that place. We rented a cabin in the woods. I forget where we were.
Oh, we went way off of the beaten path.
We did.
Way, way out. I don't know where.
You know what? It was so far off the beaten path that when we pulled in, I went,
my
and
God.
here's where we die.
No, it was so beautiful. Like, where did we book that on? Airbnb?
Yeah, it took us like 4 days to find the place.
Oh, dude, I had to drive up this, driving up this road. That's where I thought we were gonna die.
Mhm.
The road was just a windy road up a side of a mountainside. And yeah. 1-lane road.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And then if you meet head on, because it's literally a cliff down one side. Yeah. It literally was. It was beautiful. And I'm so grateful we got there at the time of day that we did. Didn't we? No, we pulled in and it was pitch black, I think.
Late because remember we had left the event as we went to go drop our stuff off. We left that place and then we went grocery shopping.
Mhm.
And then by the time we got all the way up there.
Oh my God, talk about grocery shopping.
Oh my God. That's a great story too, isn't it?
Yes.
Go for it.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
The biker?
Yeah. Okay. So we are in California. Our event is in Vacaville, California, which, come to find out, our pastor actually has connections to. There's actually a really good church there. So I'd love to visit that church if we ever get an opportunity to go back to Vacaville. But anywho's, we finished up meeting everybody, doing our sound check, everything at the event, and then we're like, hey, we're gonna go home. But we, knowing that it's like, we know, one, it's in the middle of nowhere, there's no grocery store close by, and so we're like, hey, we need to find a grocery store. So we find a discount mart, because
It's like a local grocery store, like what we were just talking about.
Everything is expensive, so we find a discount mart. Well, the homeless population in this part of where we were is it's pretty high. But this one dude was living his best life, like his best life. He I thought it was a car that was rolling through.
It was Santa Rosa.
Was it? It was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, looking at it on the map.
So it was absolutely beautiful. But
because we went through Napa.
We did go through Napa.
And Napa, so Vacaville's there.
Yeah.
Napa's there. Santa Rosa's up here.
That's right. We did stay in Santa Rosa.
Off at a 101.
Yep. So we get to the grocery store and we're checking out, and we're actually surprised like what we could actually get at the grocery store. But it was like I said, it was a discount store, so like you really weren't gonna get what you thought you were gonna get. But anywho's, we go to check out and we go in the parking lot. I'm feeling super uneasy. One, because we can't pack like we normally would in Texas. Like normally we're safe, right?
Yep, at least 2.
Traveling to California, not something we could do. So I'm a little bit uneasy. Sun's going down. And I'm the type of person that is very like on edge, watching my back, watching my 6. Like so much so that when we're at church and we're doing praise and worship, Jason's behind me and he's literally touching me, because I have to have that feeling and knowing that my back is usually not to the door. And so yeah, we I'm super uneasy, and I'm like, get in the car, 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 get in the car. Like I'm just, I don't even care. It's not bad. Like get in the car until
you hear this boom, boom,
oh, and it's so loud. It's so loud.
And I'm like, is that a car? Where's it coming from?
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm short.
It's not a car.
I'm only a little 5 foot nothing. And so I'm like trying to like peep and see what's going on.
It's a guy on a 3-wheel bike with a little basket in the back with the biggest speaker you ever seen in your life.
And then it's on full blast and it's rattling the whole bike.
So he decides to drive the bike into the grocery store.
He sure did. Music full blast and everything. And he is just having the best time of his life. And I was like, oh, thank God we checked out.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. We got to go.
You thought this parking lot was bad? I'm glad we're not in there.
Yeah. Yeah. And then and then on their way out, there was something coming back in. There was that was like not even the first thing. Like as we were exiting, there was something else coming in. I think it was another bicycle, but like literally he was so happy. He was like, nobody was going to tell him he couldn't have his music while he was shopping in the store. Mm-hmm. And he was not going to check his bike at the door either. No. That wasn't going to happen either.
That was not in the cards.
No. And so, yeah, it's wild out there. 100% it's wild out there, man. Like, that was crazy to me. That ish would not happen in Texas. Like, not, especially like where we are. No, you ain't gonna ride your bike through.
No. You have a grandpa or even a young guy like me stand in front of the bike and go, no, bro.
No,
take the shit outside.
Yeah, exactly. Like the craziest like that we do is like I'm the Grinch. Like I will put on a Grinch costume with the mask and everything, like actual like from Hollywood, California. I order my stuff, and it ships to me, and like it's
the actual face.
Yeah, it's the actual like face. It's really cool.
Makeup face.
Yeah, the whole makeup and everything. But so I'll wear that and I'll scooter around town, but like Halloween and Christmas. Like that's it. Like there's a reason and a purpose. But so we went to Target, scootered over to Target one day and scootered over to HEB. That's like the extent of our weirdness. But oh man, I got that guy so good in HEB. Oh, that was so funny.
I don't remember.
I really wanted a Red Bull, and so I was like, "Hey, let's scooter up to HEB and get us a Red Bull." Mm-hmm. And you're like, "Okay, cool."
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, and so we're in the soda aisle because that's soda on one side, energy drinks on the other. And I come up behind him, and he's on the phone, so he's not paying. He has no social awareness at all at this point, like zero, zilch, nothing. And I'm like, you're in front of me, you can see me, and you can see him, and I kind of make eye contact with you, like I'm like, why do we do this? And I'm like, hey, you don't need that, put it back. And he turns around, he's like, what? He dropped the soda. I was like, I'm sorry. He was like, no, you got me good. That was good. Yeah. And then we figured out they don't take Apple Pay, so we had to scooter across the Target. Yeah. But that's the extent of our, and we don't ride the scooters through the store. We walk them through the store, put them in a buggy or something.
Until this year.
What are you talking about?
We're just going to scoot through. We'll take it out to California where it's acceptable.
Oh, yeah, where it's acceptable. Yeah. I'm going to check my scooter.
Or CVS. On a chicken.
On a chicken. You be the chicken, I'll be the unicorn. For chicks and giggles.
Got jokes tonight.
Yeah, I think I'm funny. Oh, it's good stuff.
Yeah. Just seeing who else was commenting.
Mm-hmm. It's the wrong button. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's wild. We've been here for an hour.
Yeah. Is that enough for you?
Yeah. I would like to see what this transitions into. We haven't done these in a while.
Our conversation transitions into? Is that what you're saying?
No, just this one live.
Oh, the data.
The moving floors guy. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, please.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. An hour is good for the algorithm. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. We've got 6 minutes to reach an hour, so.
I don't like to do anything really less than an hour. You can't make me. No, I can't make you.
You can't make me do it.
No, but you should, because some of this stuff is pretty funny.
I went to AIT school in Fort Lee, Virginia.
Fort Lee.
Yeah. So in AIT school, it was primarily boys, because none of them were men at that point. True story. And so when I was in Fort Lee, Virginia, and so the way that the barracks were set up was it's basically like an H, essentially. So it's like this way and then this way. Well, on this side of the building, lower level was all females, and they had 4 females to 1 room, and it had its own bathroom. And so what was really cool that we took advantage of was that the windows lower level opened. And so, like, we were so stupid. So stupid.
Did you go check out the boys?
No. You know what we did? We ordered Chinese food, not thinking it was gonna smell or nothing.
Okay.
You try giving directions to the Chinese food deliverer that's off post to tell them how many windows down, and then you're running from room to room. Wait, is there a window in front of this window? Isn't so and so staff, isn't that okay? So how many windows back are we? Okay, we need to go to the 4th window, and do you take cash? And so we're all trying to like gather up cash because we're going to order Chinese food like we're in college. No, we're not in college. We're freaking military soldiers.
And about to run your ass off the next morning.
Yeah, we are. And have the Chinese food. Yeah. Oh, it's pretty crazy. So, yeah, we literally and so then we figured out that they would literally deliver. And so we had Chinese food, we had pizza, like all of that. But then you had to pay off the morning guard. So you had fire guard duty. So like you had essentially rotation of like who was going to stay up and like fire guard. I don't know what you're watching for. If everybody's asleep, who the hell's going to start a fire? It's stupid. Anyways, training you to stay awake, I guess.
Yeah.
I never
train you for battle.
Yeah, I never did it right. And I got caught at least twice with my cell phone not giving a crap. Like just
sounds about right.
Yeah, right, exactly. So I had to write essays and like beg for my phone back. Come to find out, you're 18 years old begging like a 25-year-old that just doesn't care. Like once you
just give me the damn phone.
Exactly. Like once you get out of training, nobody cares, You're like, oh my God, I cannot believe I let an E5 run my life. Like an E5 and all of it really is nothing. Like don't get me wrong, they have a little bit of rank, but like they can't put you to death, but they have you believe that they can. So yeah, we have all kinds of stuff. So anyways, you have to your Chinese food, but then you have to do something with the trash, right? Because how are they going to know that they're going to know that Chinese food, you're not supposed to eat in the barracks anyways, because of all of the, just ants and whatever else, cockroaches, things like that. You got to keep up a clean barracks, right? Well, so then you have to pay off the morning guard who takes the trash out to take that trash out, because if that guard gets caught with what you're throwing away, that's on them, not on the person who ordered it, right? So then they have to answer for it. So are they you have to make sure you have to make sure not only you have enough cash to pay the Asian man who's coming up to the window.
Damn Chinese food's expensive, bro. It'd be like $200 to eat dinner tonight.
Right, exactly. And you had already eaten at the chow hall. It's not like you hadn't eaten, but it's the fact that it's off post food that and you're gonna sit around,
and you're gonna make everybody else smell it.
Yeah, exactly. And so
make them hungry, and then they're gonna get in trouble.
Exactly. I'll pay you because I want some, but I'm not gonna pay you enough to deliver it in my window. And so then you had to have enough to be like, hey, can we deliver to your window? Can we deliver can we have it and so yeah, I know that these drill instructors yeah, exactly. I don't even know what that says. It says this is random.
But I was on a contract with Northrop Grumman 12 years ago to put U.S. Army personnel files into the EOPF system they use now.
Well, that's cool.
I saw a lot of OPFs in my day.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
my eyes are getting so bad. I had to reach around.
My eyes are so bad. I had to reach around.
Yeah. Yeah, cute face.
Oh my goodness.
Well, and that, folks, is the end of this session.
Oh.
Make sure and tune in again tomorrow night.
Yeah.
When we go live. I can't tell you what time it'll be.
No.
That's why.
How small is that screen you're reading?
It's actually a 55-inch screen. And
right.
But anyways, thanks for tuning in, man.
Yes.
Appreciate the conversation.
Nice to meet you.
And everybody else out there.
Yes.
God bless. Have a good night.
Bye, y'all.